These are the results from all Monster Jam events from last weekend. Hello and welcome back to a special edition of the Monster Talk Report. Tonight we'll be traveling across the world, recapping results from all events from last weekend pertaining to Monster Jam. For future installments, if you'd like us to report on any independent events, please message us on Facebook or Instagram with a video link and any results from that given event. Without further ado, on with the video. Starting off with Stadium Championship Series Blue, they made their third to last stop in Inglewood, California for the first time ever. For the first time on Stadium Series Blue, the track used was the St. Louis style, although slightly different to what has been seen in other Stadium Series Red shows. For one, the step up finally was changed to the carved and more menacing version seen in Seattle and Glendale, and the mini flip ramp was also curved too. Unfortunately, the landing pod and the transfer ramp were removed, as seen in Detroit, which honestly makes the track kinda boring. In round 1 of racing, we saw Avenger defeat Monster Mutt, Son of a Digger defeat Bad Company, Gravedigger defeat El Toro Loco, and Thunderosaurus received a bye run. In round 2, Avenger defeated Shaker as Ryan Disharoon clips the turning pod and rolls over. Son of a Digger defeats Zombie in a close finish. Megalodon barely edges out Thunderosaurus to advance into the semifinals, and Gravedigger defeats the Lucas Stabilizer. In the semifinals, Son of a Digger defeats Avenger, and a rare mistake from Tyler Menninger sees Corey Rummel advance Megalodon into the championship race. The final round pits Corey Rummel and Megalodon up against Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger, which sees Anderson come out the victor. The Skills Challenge sees some exciting runs from the likes of Colt Stevens and Thunderosaurus, who combos a giant sky wheelie into a moonwalk like how Mens would perform the move. Unfortunately, only good enough for 4th place. Shaker's Ryan Disharoon, despite a failed first attempt, took home 3rd place with an incredible moonwalk off the racing lane, as Barry Musawa once again used his Skills Challenge cheat code, performing another donut for an easy 2nd place finish. It would be Tyler Menninger in Gravedigger winning the Skills Challenge with 2 incredible moonwalks. For freestyle, all drivers went all out for the fans, with some insane moments like this crazy backflip from Cynthia Gauthier, an insane sidewall save attempt from Jim Cola, and all of Colt Stevens' run. After the disastrous weekends from Ryan Anderson and Tyler Menninger had in Glendale for freestyle, they went out a lot earlier in the freestyle order, with both of them finishing within the top 3. Menninger's run was just amazing, carrying insane speed throughout, a perfect backflip, and huge leaps. Ryan Anderson's was honestly one of the best runs of the entire year. His left rear tire once again got locked up, hindering his run in the ending stages. However, with 2 insane bicycles and his typical pace throughout, the run really helped him score big. Topping his run would be Chris Kohler in Monster Mutt, who had an incredible run that featured a perfect backflip and an unbelievable save, and he too ended off the run with a locked up right rear tire. That didn't matter too much because he would earn his 2nd ever freestyle win, with Tyler Menninger closing out the night as the overall event champion for the historic event in Inglewood, California. Tyler Menninger still leads points for Stadium Championship Series Blue as they head to Salt Lake City, Utah this weekend. Moving on to our next series, the International Tour made their 2nd stop in South Africa at Johannesburg's DHL Stadium for a single show. The event was completely sold out with over 70,000 fans in attendance. The intros was a spectacle to behold, with a packed DHL Stadium and fireworks going off as these 8 drivers were ready to duke it out. In round 1 of racing, Blue Thunder defeated El Toro Loco, Gravedigger defeated Zombie, Earthshaker defeated Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and Megalodon received a bye run after Max D was unable to start. In their semi-finals, Earthshaker defeated Gravedigger and Blue Thunder defeated Megalodon. The final round of racing pitted Cape Town's racing winner, Tony Oaks and Earthshaker, up against the newest stand-in for Blue Thunder, Camden Murphy. Camden Murphy took home an easy victory, taking Blue Thunder to its first competition win of the entire season. In this skills challenge, some drivers struggled to pull off their desired hits. However, there were many great routines. Tony Oaks pulled off 2 great moonwalks, but was only good for 4th place, with Monster Mutt Dalmatians Miranda Kozad getting a big sky wheelie, landing on the side of the step up before rolling back onto all 4 tires. Gravedigger's Matt Cody pulled off the only bicycle of the night, unfortunately not being able to ride it out long enough, but made up for it with an incredible moonwalk. Max D's Blake Granger took home 3rd place after 2 incredible moonwalks of his own, one of the step up and the other of the 2-wheel skills ramp. Blue Thunder's Camden Murphy did something similar to Granger, though this time riding out his first moonwalk to the edge of the backflip ramp, earning him 2nd place. Charlie Porkin would end up winning the skills challenge in Johannesburg with a small side wheelie attempt and a massive sky wheelie that over-rotated massively, but managed to make the save. For freestyle, many drivers did their best to impress the crowd, and some great runs came in from the likes of Tony Oaks and Earthshaker and Brandon Arthur in El Toro Loco. Blue Thunder's Camden Murphy took home the 3rd place finish with a solid run overall that featured an under-rotated backflip, destroying the front end. Blake Granger's run was no different, with the same momentum and an under-rotated backflip, though not as bad as Murphy's. Taking the freestyle win would be Charlie Porkin and Megalodon, who had a really well put together run with huge air throughout and great floor coverage. However, easily the best part of the run was the ending, as he attempted the backflip and under-rotating it once again. However, this time, he got another rotation to land the move. Taking home the overall event championship in Johannesburg would be Camden Murphy in Blue Thunder. Over on Arena Championship Series Central, they competed in their very last event for the 2023 season at Evansville, Indiana. A reminder that points for the series are not on the line. Show 1 saw Brandon Vincent win every single competition bar Donuts, which was won by Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Shows 2 and 3 were very much a battle of the Brandons. Brandon Vincent won all but Donuts at Show 2, as Brandon Talachka in Just Get It Done 2nd Generation took home Show 2's Donut competition win. He followed that up by winning all competitions bar Freestyle at Show 2, which included an overall event championship. As previously mentioned, this was the tour's final show for the season, and as such, all drivers won't be competing until the World Finals. Over on Arena Championship Series East, one of their final points-earning weekends occurred in Baltimore, Maryland at CFG Bank Arena. At Show 1, it was Megalodon's Bernard Light taking home most of the gold at Show 1, as he won time racing, donuts, and the overall event championship, as Weston Anderson won the skills challenge and Lindsay Reed won freestyle. Show 2 had a little more variety with winners, with Dalton Widener winning time racing, Weston Anderson winning skills once again, Chad Tingler winning donuts, Armando Castro winning freestyle, and Weston Anderson with his 2nd overall event win of the season. The remaining 2 shows in Baltimore were almost exclusively dominated by Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Show 3 saw him win time racing, donuts, and the overall, with Dalton Widener winning skills and Bernard Light winning freestyle. The final show for Baltimore saw Weston Anderson take his 4th straight overall event win, earning that by winning skills and freestyle, placing high in the other competitions, while Dalton Widener won time racing and Lizzie Reed won donuts. His freestyle run at the very last show in Baltimore saw this unreal crash, clipping the 8-pack and slamming down on the front, and was still able to set it down on all 4s despite being shut off. As we covered in the most recent news video, he was able to clinch points for Arena Series East, His championship interview was also pretty hilarious, as he not only had water dumped on him, but he also was pied in the face. Absolute legends. The tour has 7 more rounds of points earning events left, and other drivers are wanting to make an impression so they can make it into the World Finals. And finally, we reach our final tour for tonight, that being Arena Championship Series West. The tour visited Colorado Springs for their second to last points earning event of the season, and points were on the line. David Olfer and Velociraptor started off the weekend with a racing win, with Elvis Linez taking home the skills win, Kristen Anderson taking home the donut win, and Tristan England winning freestyle and the first overall event win of the weekend. Show 2 was much of the same, with Tristan England winning racing, skills, and the overall, while Kristen Anderson won donuts and freestyle. Show 3 spiced things up a little, with Elvis Linez winning racing and skills, Kristen Anderson winning her 3rd donut win of the weekend, and Tristan England winning freestyle and the overall event championship. At the final show for Colorado Springs, it was almost the same result again, although this time Elvis Linez won only racing, with Tristan England winning skills, freestyle, and the 4th overall event championship of the weekend, and Kristen Anderson winning her 4th donut competition win of the weekend. Once again, as we covered in our latest news video, Tristan England successfully clinched points for his series. The tour has one final not for points earning event this weekend, with their series champion heading to Durban, South Africa to drive Blue Thunder. And well, that is all we have for today's Monster Talk report. If you like this new format, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Thank you everyone all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with some more Monster Truck content.